Talk about the cameras on there stuff. I can't age a lot because I want to take us back to its old form. Well, this is not bad. Okay, hopefully it stays like that. It should be fine now. Camera stuff ready? Yeah. I'm in the ball. Can you score again? I'm like, Get up, get up. Good ball, good ball. What we should do is count the points we need. So then we lose like 4 or 5 points on those. David. Good serve. Tie. Eyes up. Mate, that's good. Good job. Are we losing points by 3 times, right? We got 7. We thought this one got out. They're going to help. Good job.
So good. Gibraltar. I'm so used to watching the stream, the little song coming in and out. Nice up, nice up. Good five. Let's go. I think Steven will. Nice up, nice up. I hit the other. Oh, is it? I thought this would be the kick. I kicked it. The kick when you hit that 4 went back to the it's just an angle word. That's good, eh? People getting this one. Lots of things. This could be good and bad. Go. Oh. Nice. Good job. Yeah. Why he's doing it. If he put it off, I would fucking do it. I could say. Good up. Nice. That's good. Good ball. I think my guy's fine. still play baseball. I like how he gets arms off. So it feels like he's my ball. Not fucking good. Yeah, he's good. It's not his thing. Let's fuck off. One more reception.
Yeah. Did the sound disappear? Oh shit. Tony, you don't have reception. The phone's gonna die.
That's good.
It's just rest up like that. Yeah. Nice up, nice up. That's really good. That's really good. play today, you're most likely in the best team. Like, you have the skills to be in the best team.
Did that work in high school?
Yeah.
High school team.
I said. Let's say you did an element where it's like.
Is it like 3 people?
Oi, good ball. How did we do set one, Kayla? We won. What's set one? It was pretty close, but no, that was got the first set. And that's the second set. Good job.